Street in Alexandria is a popular destination for people who live here and people who want to live here, or they just want to tour here.
Yeah.
If you've been there lately, you've seen part of it is kind of blocked off to traffic.
Okay, so now the city wants to know, should it stay that way? Our Matthew Torres is joining us live on King Street, where the city is going through another round of public input.
Yeah, and Matthew, you covered this when the first phase started last November, so how's it going so far?
Well, Leslie, we're talking about the 200 block of King Street, and so far we have a lot of pedestrians saying they really love this being closed to vehicles. But on the other hand, we also have business owners and residents who say it's been more of a hurdle the last few months. And as part of the second phase of this pilot program, the city released this new online survey. They are wanting feedback from the community whether or not to keep the 200 block closed to vehicles. Even on a hot July afternoon,
I love it here. I love coming down here. I love seeing the people. I love tourist season too.
you can find Kimberly Askew strolling down King Street. It's become more of a routine now that the 200 block is pedestrian only, at least for now.
I think it's great. I think it should continue to be closed off. It allows people to walk down King Street and then get into an area where they can kind of disperse a little more. It's a little more open air.
The city has started a new online survey asking the 200 block should stay permanently closed to vehicles. It's been pedestrian only since March as part of the pilot program's second phase to test out if it's a boost to the historic street, much like what permanently closing the 100 block did a few years ago.
It needs fine-tuning.
But this man who works around the corner says unlike the 100 block, the 200 block doesn't have nearly as many restaurants to drive foot traffic.
Here, it's the reverse. It's mostly retail shops and very little food.
Other critics say it's been harder to find parking. The owner, Principal Gallery, says since closing the 200 block, average attendance to 3 exhibitions this year have gone down by half.
The attendance has been very, very predictable until this last many months. I just don't see the value in it because there's not enough restaurants.
8 months since it started, the project continues to draw mixed reaction from people on both sides of the street.
It creates that kind of openness that people like to hang out.
I think it's hurting the street traffic.
All right, so that online survey will last until July 17th. Meanwhile, this area will be only for pedestrians, will remain blocked off to vehicles through September. And at the end, that's when City Council will decide whether or not to keep the changes here or not. Guys.
Yeah, I guess it's a tough call. You like the walking part of it, but if it's impacting the businesses, you could see kind of both sides of this.
Nice you get to put your opinion in, though. Get your voice heard in all of this.
That's the most important thing.
Matthew, thank you.